Hello everybody and welcome back to the Sarah Klassen channel. Tonight we are bowling a 4-game super sweeper at Planet Bowl.
Take me to Candyland, ooh, take me to Candyland. Sweeter than sugar, you doing that dancing dance.
This sweeper has honestly been featured on the channel quite a few times at this point. It is every Friday night, but the last Friday of the month is always a super sweeper. That's so hard to say. I don't know what the super entails or what the difference is, but tonight, 4 games, they cut to 1 and 5. Here's the entry, the flyer. It's a pretty low entry fee, but there's brackets and high game pot. I don't know how much of that I'm interested in. Okay, while I do this, we could go over bowling balls I'm gonna bring in, because I think I'm set on the 6 that I'm bringing in, which are going to be, gotta go from strongest down. I'm gonna bring in the Extreme Envy, Anger Solid, Black Widow Ghost, Real Time, and the Combat. Fun fact, if you don't know, or maybe if you don't remember, the Real Time is what I shot my highest set ever with in this building. So, hope that looks in play. How long ago was that now? I don't even know. It was a little before the tour season. And I shot 825, I believe, at one of these super sweepers. And I didn't win, actually. After that I shot 220, and then in the finals I shot I don't even remember. I lost. That's the name of the game sometimes. But yeah, looking forward to this. I had honestly forgotten all about it, and I got off work today. Super thankful, I didn't finish my sentence. I got off work early today, and I was super thankful for that, because in my time zone, Eric bowled at 2 p.m., so I got off at lunch, and then I got to go home and watch him bowl. He did not exceed his previous high set, but that's alright. I think he's still in 16th overall. And the format of the Lucky Larson is kind of tricky to follow, and I'm still not sure that I'm 100% on what exactly is going on. So if anybody else is more confident than I am, please let us know in the comments. But I think 25 people get a bye, and then the other people bowl in advancers round, and then the top 30 something bowl in advancers round, and then they cut to a 16-man bracket, and then it's just single elimination bracket match play, maybe? I'm not too sure. But anyways, I was able to watch Eric bowl, and then I was thinking about going practicing, and then I remembered that it's Friday night, so that there's gonna be a sweeper, and sure enough, it's the last Friday of the month, so it's a super sweeper, which is what I normally come out for. That's why I don't really know what the difference is between the other ones. What else do I got? This weekend, not certain on what my Labor Day tournament thing is looking like. As you guys know, I'm on a break from bowling, but really all that has meant for me is maybe eliminating travel. And I'm already thinking about breaking the break, because I'm thinking about bowling at Plano on Monday in Texas, which is about 3 hours from me. Not a huge trek. For example, I did not go bowl the regional in Nebraska this weekend because I'm on a break, but I don't know. We'll see. I think tonight I really just want to make some good shots and kind of evaluate where I'm at, right? It's so nice to just dumb it down and just bowl freely. And obviously tonight, I'm still trying to strike, but I'm not. I want to focus on keeping my chest upwards. That's one thing Jim Callahan said to me during the New Mexico Open, was that my good shots I stayed up on. I didn't tilt over. So I want to think of that, and yeah, that's really it, I think. So I think that's where I'm at with this. Not a huge competition by any means, but nice to get some reps in. Always nice when the reps have some aspect of competition, right? And yeah, manifesting some good things tonight and a vlog. So thank you guys for being here. If you haven't yet, go check out yesterday's league vlog, and please remember to like and subscribe. Let's get to bowling. That was like probably as bad of a start as we could have asked for. I flat 10'd, what, 4 times? I flat 7, or no, I high flashed 7 once, 4 9, and then left that 2, even is that a 2.8 with the real time? I'm gonna throw the extreme in. Alright guys, we've had this issue of the pins not setting for about 10-15 minutes now. And here's my game. I'm A, going into the 10th frame. So I don't know what the procedure is going to be here, but it looks like they might have taken a break on working on it. So, I don't know. Moment of truth. Maybe? They're all still standing, guys. This is good. Okay, I don't know. Alright guys, we have moved down to 9 and 10, so I'm gonna jump into this for the 10th frame of the game. Alright, well we finished that with what, 240 something? 242. That's fine. Thank you. So, with the lane change, I'm glad I got the first one. It was a very odd bold 2-11 game. 8 strikes, fire. Not gonna be enough, guys. I shot 858, and if you've ever bowled a Planet Bowl sweeper, you know that ain't enough. But I was in 6 $3 brackets, and I think I won 1 or 2 of those. And I also won 1 high game pot, so the total loss, $37, and a good practice. Got to try to be around it a few shots and feel that out. Also got to see more of the combat, which looks really good. So all in all, we'll call it a success. Next, Labor Day tournament. Stay tuned. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.